What's up, everyone? And welcome to episode 3 of Epic Nerd Time. I'm your host, Josh Jones. My wonderful sexual white chocolate co-host, Barry Chapman, and
That's
the
me.
owner of the best looking mustache on this podcast. And he ain't got it on, but one day he's gonna. Our friend, Ken Ford. Boys, how the fuck are you?
Yo. Yeah, it'll come back. It'll be a little surprise one of these days.
I hate to tell you, but mine's fixing to go off, boys. I work outside and it's getting hot here in Arkansas.
Dude, it doesn't matter. I have one of the biggest beards in town. It's hot in the wintertime. It's hot in the summertime. It's hot when you're inside and the AC's on. It doesn't fucking matter.
When Jonesy's cold, he flips it up and just takes a nap in it. It's
Shit,
fine.
I can walk really fast and it'll just part. So, like, I walk through Walmart and the motherfucker will part in the wind. But guys, this is What's Up follow-up here. Getting the What's Ups and out of the way. We only do this once a month, so we got a whole bunch to talk about. Follow-up here. Guys, have you seen the 40th anniversary He-Man figure? Pre-orders are up.
Hell yeah, man.
We called that plastic crack last week, so I mean,
Oh, nice.
we gotta at least follow up on that because the pre-orders are up for that. So go find that wherever. Here's a little tidbit. Got on Big Bad Toy Store to find the link, and it's gone.
Rude.
And there's other toy stores that have the link, so I don't know what's going on. Excuse me, but you know, little bit of drama here, I guess.
Online drama, man.
Online drama, but let's
listen. My pre-orders that I have on Big Bad Toy Store keep getting moved, and I'm ready for them to just release these things. And I know times are tough right now with COVID and everything that's going on in the world, so I get it. But at least let us know. Send us an email saying, "Hey, we apologize. It's not what we said." You know,
Right? Yeah. I've been having trouble with one coming from Amazon. That they made sure that I was going to keep it, and they haven't said a word else to me. So,
big money don't care about
I guess
the little
that's
guy.
the world of pre-releases.
Yeah,
that's so true. But guys, if you guys don't have any follow-up, I've got a decently sized announcement. You guys got any other follow-up from last month?
we're good to go.
Guys,
No, we're gonna talk more about it here in a little bit. So,
gotcha. All right. Well, I want to bring this up now so it can get fresh on people's minds, because we're gonna have a whole spot about it later, but we got to talk about it now a little bit. New member of the crew, guys. Flagship sponsor for Epic Nerd Time. What the fuck? Episode 3, brought to you by Lesser Known Comics.
yeah.
Guys, head
How
over to
cool is
Lesser
that?
Known Comics. Use code EPICNERD15 in all caps. Save yourself 15% at checkout. We'll get more into Lesser Known Comics later down the line. Guys, let's jump into the deep end here. The whole reason why we're here. If you guys want, I can go first if you guys like.
Yeah,
Send
man.
it. Send it,
Okay.
buddy.
All right.
You got it.
We are jumping in to Scoops and Scores.
Scoops and scores.
Guys, my first scoop is a little Mercari scoop. Slabbed up Infinity Gauntlet 90s Marvel card or whatever. It's a PSA 7. It was only a $20 scoop, so it's
Right.
whatever.
Let's see it. Oh, that's
Oh,
sick.
yeah.
I gotta stretch. I gotta like stretch really
Yeah.
far.
Yeah.
The
Excuse
old-
my shaking.
The old art on all those cards is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, and it just says Infinity Gauntlet on it. Granted, it has Thanos on it, but it just says Infinity Gauntlet. Maybe a precursor to a new segment we might have coming up later.
I like it. I like where your head's at.
But I'll move down the line a little bit, boys, because we got a big show. Next scoop, $50 eBay scoop.
I know what that is, Matty.
Spawn number 1.
Oh man, he's so cool. I feel like the 1994 McFarlane
baby.
Spawn is a must own. That is something you need.
I feel like this might be on somebody else's list in this podcast today too.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's got it on hand or in his scoops. Mustache having ass motherfucker. But
It's hanging out
pointing-
right
he's
here
pointing.
on the wall behind
You're like,
you.
I got that. Don't worry
He's
about
like,
it.
I've already
I
been
got
down
it.
that road.
Yeah.
I want it.
No, but the thing is with that, man, having that in hand is where it's at, dude. Like for real. I've found some 94s in a store the other day. Have not seen a spawn. I mean, not surprising, but that dude showing up and having him in hand like sold me even more. I was pumped whenever he showed up, dude, for sure.
It brings you the nostalgia of the vintage TMNT. That
Yeah.
same feeling, like holy crap, my childhood in this box.
Yeah.
You know?
How much
Yeah, it
did you,
does, yeah.
if you don't mind me asking, how much did you boys pay for those? About 80, 70?
Mine was like 70, but that was tax and shipping.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So
I
Can't
got
look-
mine for 50 with free shipping. So probably what, 56, 58, something like that.
That's a scoop. All right, Jonesy, what else you got?
Mhm.
guys, I got two more, and my last one I'm gonna kind of just be a little vague with it because I think it's everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But this one here is probably one of my most epic scoops, besides my Star Wars First 12 collection. Vintage Leo, the Sewer Samurai.
Get that. Get that.
Yeah.
Oh, baby boy. Oh, baby boy.
Dude,
telling you,
that thing
Jonesy,
is
look.
sweet.
Jonesy,
Cased
look. What am
up
I
and
doing?
it's crispy.
I'm
I know
sliding out of my
Perry's
chair, but-
sliding out of it.
Yeah.
That thing
Snail
is so
trail.
cool. That
No,
thing is
I
so cool.
mean, it's crispy and
Was it
$78.
Was
So,
it
I mean,
unpunched?
Yes, unpunched.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
Unpunched. So that means, and you look on the back and it shows all the other ones, the 44 back or whatever. And then you see that Space
Mhm.
Cadet RAF. Oh,
It's
and that Don the Undercover Turtle.
like a fucking Playboy magazine, man. You're like, oh,
Right.
Ugh. But yeah, it's
I
even
want
still
that.
got the Walmart sticker on it. What do you guys think about that? You guys get a vintage thing and it's still got the
Let me
Toy
see
Store
it.
sticker
Let me
on
see it. Where's it at? Where's the sticker? Oh, I see it. Man, that's all right. I don't like the stickers when they cover up a part of the name or something, or a picture of like the figure, because they have like little cartoons on the side, like these Uncannies have the, Wolverine on the side or whatever. When they put the sticker over his face, that I won't buy it.
I think it makes it better
Yeah.
when they don't stick it on the card.
Correct.
Right. No, that's for sure. If it's not on the card, that's good. But I don't know. I'm kind of a purist. I don't want one on there unless I mean if it's super crispy, I'll get one for sure. And I've got a few, but
Well, there's nothing a little
I don't know.
alcohol
And then I
and
think to
Goo
myself,
Gone
do I
can't
want to
care
take
of.
this off?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But guys, and I know we're gonna go into this one a little later, but I gotta talk about it just a tiny bit because if you guys got him handy, you can throw him up.
Oh, I got it.
We're gonna do it now. Let's just do it right now. Light him up, boys.
Light 'em up.
Light him up, boy. Light him up. Guys, Hazmat Batman, guys. Gold label, McFarland. Thank you, Canton, for scooping this from your local Target for us.
Oh yeah, man.
Us
For
hicks up
sure.
on the hill in the mountains here. Oh, God.
Dude, it's crazy how much cooler the
It's so
gold
good.
label McFarlane's are. I mean, the paint on them is a lot better, and even like the articulation. I don't know, dude. He's my favorite McFarlane I've got.
The deco hits, the way his armor looks, the light up freaking symbol, the
Yeah.
whole hazmat suit. Like, come on.
Yeah.
I love the biohazard sign behind the bat on the chest piece. That is so cool.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
But I know we got to kind of leave that alone a little bit. 'Cause that will be a little precursor, guys. Just hold that one in your heads. Hold hazmat bat in your heads for later. But y'all, that's my scoops and scores.
Right on. You did
P.
good, bud. You did
P,
good.
what do you got?
What you got, Perry?
for us, buddy?
So I'll start off since we're on a kind of a McFarland train. Pick this one up, local Walmart, easy scoop, detective bat.
Oh,
Dude,
So
He's sweet
good.
too.
dude, he's cool. I mean, the colors, I mean, Us country boys, that's what we wear most of the time. A little tan, a little brown, you know.
Mhm.
We might even carry a whip. Hell, you know. I love him. I think he's cool as hell. I think he was like $25, nothing crazy. He comes with a cool little grapnel. And anyways, I love his jacket. His jacket's cool. But
He's
that was
legit,
a quick
dude.
Yeah, he's a cool little scoop. I got the fat bat too. He's up top. Let's see where he's at. There he is, armored batty, which, you know, he comes in a gold label as well. And that's the blued looking one, kind of like the rifling blue look. And I think they're selling them with a Superman. He's going to come with a Superman. So you can get both of those in a little pack. So that'll be cool. The biggest.
Hey, before you, dude, those McFarlanes, man. Woof.
Oh,
They're
man.
killing it, dude. I didn't think so at first, but then I started getting a couple, and it was just.
Well, man,
they're awesome.
Dude, they are awesome. For a guy who wants to get going cheapish, just start collecting stuff, dude. The McFarlanes are beautiful and they're cheap. So I'm with you.
Sorry to interrupt you, P.
You're good, man.
What
You're
else
good.
you got, brother?
I'll go two more. This one, I think I mentioned him briefly in the last show.
Please tell me what it is.
Jonesy, I talked to you forever about this figure. And a couple of the Tamashii Nation.
Oh, baby. You see,
there he is.
Yeah.
There he is. Samurai Wolby.
Yeah.
Jesus,
dude, that's awesome.
Christ.
Dude, I mean, the detail on this guy is absolutely mind-blowing. And he was affordable. I found him online used, which to me, you know, if I were to sell this used, it's in great shape. It's not like I'm beating it up.
I'll say one thing about those Tamashii used. When you find somebody selling those Tamashii used, it's usually in the box with all the parts and all the crap.
He's got all his
usually
parts.
People who know what the hell's
Right.
up.
Yep.
Yeah. He came with a couple set of claws. These are my favorite, the cleaver claws, because you could straight take you could take like a giant's torso out with this thing. I mean,
It's so rad.
yeah. So he's cool and definitely a fanboy.
Put his face up close again.
Yeah, dude. Come on.
Dude. Get out of
that's
Wolverine's
freaking awesome.
ass, man. That is so
And he's
rad.
got,
awesome.
he's got little X-Men notes right there. There's an X on his side. So it's cool. They tied it all in. And two, Wolverine with his origins from Japan. I feel like if you're a Wolverine guy, you got to have this guy. You got to have him. So that was probably my biggest scoop. I got two more little ones I want to talk about. Well, actually just one. Well, I scooped some trading cards. That's the one I want to leave out because we'll get to those later on. But I found some trading cards for $50. Got like the first 162 of the OG Marvel superheroes, villains, battle packs, all that good stuff, dude.
Awesome.
And Canton, I blame Canton for that, by the way. That was Canton's fault. We went to see one of his friends, and his friend had a collection out in his living room, and we found a stack of them. And I went online, I think like 2 days later. And I was like, I have to have them. Anyways, this one I got yesterday, and I love, boys. I'm not the I'm not the world's largest comic book collector. Again, I blame Canton and Jonesy for getting me into this. But I started looking at some comics, and I found this Wolverine versus Sabretooth. This is their first appearance, Power Pack number 27. It's not their first battle necessarily. A lot of people will argue like, oh no, it's a different issue, yada yada. It's not their first battle. It's their first, here they are, and here they come.
Yeah.
So and two, just the old school art. This one was signed. I don't know if the signatures are legit. It's got two guys, and of course it came with some Comic-Con notes and whatever. So, but it was $30. So again, I don't think the guy tried to rip me off for $30. I think he went and did those things. Like I think he went to Comic-Con and got these signatures. And
I wonder if there's a name on that Comic-Con thing that you could match to the signatures.
Yeah, no, he highlighted him. It's John Bagnadov, which you could see John's comic book signature, and there's his signature from Comic-Con. So
yeah,
and then the other one,
legit, dude.
Yeah, dude, for $30, even if they're fake, who cares? I have this.
It's not fake.
Yeah, I don't think it's fake, but still, either way, I got the first appearance, and that one I want to get some of the comic book covers like Canton has. What are those called again? Canton, you want to plug them?
Those the BCW top loaders, those plastic deals that they slip in. Yeah.
There you go.
Here, all these right here inside of them.
What's the other ones you have that are like magnetic?
Well, so these are the cheaper. Those are the Amazon ones. It's a hard plastic deal. They're pretty sweet. And then all these guys up here on the wall, that's Crafty Comics stuff.
That's what
those are all the Those are nice. Yeah. So they bolt together, and they're really nice. I mean, it's just as good as having a graded slab. It's just not graded. So
It's still a slab in my heart.
right.
Yeah. Yeah, slap that baby up.
Anyways, boys, that's it for me. I mean, stay tuned
I
until next
I know
time.
probably might have stole one, but
Yeah.
let him up.
Oh, hey, you know what? Real quick, I did finish my cable collection, which was sick. I got all 5 of the cables. I did finish that run. So the cables are out. The Uncanny X-Men. So pretty cool.
Righteous.
Now I'm done. Canton, what did you get, buddy?
That's awesome.
Canton got everything, by the way.
Speaking of cables,
Canton
got my
buys
first
everything.
slab. Got my first slab here.
Oh.
It's, so this is a second print, but I picked it up for $40, you know, and I mean that's a freaking deal for something like this. At least in my heart, it is. I've seen the first prints go for like 500. Yeah. So
I bet.
really excited about that. And then these guys are on a card and they're looking crispy. So this is from the 92 Ninja Turtles movie. Ooh. That's the old foot soldier.
Dude.
And he's freaking sweet. It's got the card back with all the other characters for that from 92. Unpunched. He does have a tag on him, the old KB tag. So, but still, he's awesome.
Dude, for the price you got him.
I'm really excited. Yeah, right. Yeah. I'm really excited about Donatello as Dracula.
No,
dude, Universal Monster Turtles are awesome, and that thing looks crispy like a KFC dinner.
I'm gonna say it, but that one's grade worthy. That one is grade worthy.
Yeah,
I only have a couple vintage TMNTs that are grade worthy. It's hard to find them really crispy.
Yeah, and that one's
are unicorns.
No, it really is. It really is. Beyond that, I'm going to cover some comics here in a minute, but I did have a package show up today.
Ooh.
That I didn't realize it was going to get here this quick. So,
are we getting a live unboxing?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
So I opened it because I didn't want to tear through a bunch of packaging and junk. But
guys, we have a raucous
there wasn't
crowd
any in
here
here.
today.
So here we go. First, we're going to start with the armor.
Oh, some Black Series.
Yeah,
man,
and she's sweet. She comes with her little hammer and those pliers that she uses whenever she's making armor.
Totally fell in love with her in the show. By the way,
I got a Koska Reeves. Oh yeah, dude, she's awesome in the show for sure. So I picked up this Koska Reeves too.
Nice.
So I'm trying to round out all of my Mando Black Series figs, because like we said in the last episode, I'm into Westerns, and that's literally what the Mandalorian is.
Yeah,
it really is. It's awesome.
The big reveal is this guy.
Ooh,
is that Man Bun Grogu?
Oh, let's go.
Man Bun Grogu, boy.
Dude.
Yeah.
We're going to team up, Ken.
I haven't even pulled them out yet, man.
Is it a statue or is it a figure?
Oh, it's a figure.
Okay, okay. Because I was like reading in the description online, I was like, it's a statue, and I'm like, but it's not though. Like, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. No.
Whoever posted that messed up.
Yeah.
Here, oh yeah, it comes right out, dude. Oh my
gosh. Oh my
god. Check that out.
Baby.
It's freaking sweet.
Woo!
Oh, dude.
Fucking
get the plastic off of him.
Jeez.
And the weapons.
My pits. I'm
I can get these up here without
getting wet, boys.
Yeah, there's all the weapons. They're not tied.
Get Grogu out and put that Man Bun up on the damn screen.
We want Man Bun.
Here he is.
Oh my God, Ken, you're gonna have to send me a picture of that so we can use that for the thumbnail for this.
Oh yeah, all right, I will for sure.
You have to get a good picture of that Man Bun Grogu.
Yeah,
he's our new mascot.
This thing is freaking sweet, man. Yeah.
Ken, really can I interrupt you for a second because you got me all hot and bothered? So on that Ronin series, I found some. I haven't scooped them yet, but I did buy them and they are being shipped. I got the Ronin Boba and Ronin Django coming my way. So we'll just have a little party. We'll have a little party sometime.
I guess I don't have a time machine. I guess I have to get one now.
Yeah, Jonesy's up, man. And you, Jonesy, you know you need that Mando.
You guys are. I'm probably gonna try to scoop a Deadpool.
Oh, the devil.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
that
the
one was cool.
Tamashii Deadpool.
That one is sick.
May the 4th on GameStop, they had a sale on him. Then that's why I got him. I mean, I
Dude,
was like, man,
scoop,
this
that's
is
a
the best
scoop.
deal I'm gonna see for a new fig. So, but that's what I got for scoops this month.
That's it. That's all you got for scoops.
You done good, buddy.
I mean, I can go on, but
No.
those are the big ones.
No,
Those are the big ones.
that's awesome because that Mando, a little live unboxing of that Mando.
That was sick.
That's HARD worthy. I can tell you guys that right now.
I'm
But hey,
sticking
if
back here
that's-
next to these others.
Oh yeah, but that's scoops and scores, guys. If you're short-time listeners, long-time collector nerds, we've got a new segment, wonderful segment. We're going down to the stash.
Dun, dun, dun.
Might be a cache. We don't know. Perry, take it away, brother.
I'm gonna take it away, man. So yeah, we decided I'm gonna do a little weapon stash segment, and all I'm gonna do in this segment is pick some sci-fi weapon and highlight it, talk about it. There's a million to choose from, so how do you go about it?
Or gadget, like you said.
Yeah,
Or
anything.
gadget. I like
yeah,
the
anything
gadget
is-
idea too.
Yeah, anything a superhero is gonna use to kick some fucking ass. So this month, because this is a little precursor to our main event, I chose the Crimson Gem of Sidorak. Let's
Educate
go.
SP.
Let's
Okay,
go.
let's go.
Anyways, did you hear my mouth watering just then?
You could probably hear my butthole puckering.
Yeah. So, my 2-year-old's yelling at me. Hi, no,
That's all right.
Weapon cache, buddy. So, yeah, the Crimson Gem of Sidorak was an ancient jewel powered by Sidorak to transform one into the Juggernaut. And the Juggernaut we all know and love is Cain Marco. Of course, that's the one we grew up with when we were kids. We'll get to him later. But, of course, the origins were the Temple of Sidorak. That's a whole nother story about Cain and Professor X going there and reading inscriptions and betraying each other. Basically, that's a whole nother story. But I want to talk about how it came to be real quick. So over 1,000 years, there's these 8 celestial beings, gods, basically, that got together and they began to argue over whose power was the greatest. One of them suggested that they make a wager that would be known as the wager of octessence. Each of those 8 beings were to make a totem holding a fraction of its creator's vast power, which reminded me of Moon Knight in a way, by the way, this Marvel like totem icon thing we got going on. Anyways, the artifacts would turn the first human who touched it into an exemplar, the living embodiment of that power. It's also important to know that there exists a world inside the gem known as the Crimson Cosmos. Several people have traveled to and from this strange dimension where time doesn't move. Again, Marvel with this dimension thing. We love it. We love it as fans. You can dig deep in there. I mean, Dr. Strange could go check it out if he wanted to, right? Let's see. I wanted to, and 2, anybody can hold this gem.
Yeah, there's an X-Men episode where there's a scientist that finds the gem and takes Juggernaut's power away, and they end up having to chase him down during that episode because apparently he's just a nerdy dude. It's that old story, and he gets his power. I don't remember who ends up stealing it back for Juggernaut. Do you, Perry?
Am I back now? I just lost
Yeah,
you guys. I apologize.
You're back.
Yeah, you're back.
It's
Yeah,
all
that's
good,
why I
dude.
started talking. You're
We
back.
kept it going, dude. We got you, dog.
I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah.
Hey, guys,
I
it's
love you
Zoom.
guys.
It's
My
it's
Zoom's
2022. Shit happens.
Yeah, right. Well, it's the
Yeah.
solar flare. We got to blame it on the solar flare.
Yeah,
Solar.
no doubt. So back to the yeah, sorry guys. So back to the gym.
No.
On it, basically, you can read this phrase, which I thought is so cool. Whoever wrote this, by the way, needs all the fucking credit. It's whosoever touches this gem shall possess the power of the crimson bands of Sidorak. Henceforth, you who read these words shall become forevermore a human juggernaut. Boom. What's cool about that too is anybody can grab this thing, right? Anybody. Luckily, we grew up with Cain again, grabbing it. But here is one that I love, a character that grabbed it. Who's that, boys? Can you tell?
Is that Colossus?
That's Colossus.
That
So
is
there's a
wild.
comic. There's a
That's
comic out
rad.
there. It's called there's a comic out there called The Agent of Sidorak, and Colossus takes this crimson gem, dude, and basically becomes the most power. I mean, anyways, Kane Marco was a human when he grabbed it, and he was unstoppable. Colossus grabs it,
Yeah.
dude. So that's another comic book I'm gonna have to check out. But anyways,
Well, before we get
That's
off
basically all-
Juggy, though, thoughts on his performance in Deadpool 2?
oh, I loved him. Loved him.
I mean,
The accent,
Man,
the
it's been a
accent,
while
everything.
since I've seen that movie.
Dude, the
Yeah.
accent he had in that movie, his suit, the way he looked, the fact that he was kept up and the kid was like sliding him food and you're like, who is that? You know? And then we
Yeah.
got to, when he came on screen, it was like, oh, I freaked.
Yeah.
Anyways, boys, I apologize for the little flub up there, but yeah, the Crimson Gem of Sidorak, man, anybody wants it, they take it and they destroy.
well, guys, we have went to the darkest depths of P's weapon stash. We're gonna come back out and take a trip down Main Street. We're gonna go down to the corner, boys.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna roll into our next wonderful new segment, Canton's Comic Corner.
Yeah.
Can't take
So
it away.
first, I want to plug a little Tank McGregor.
Yes, sir.
He just got picked up by lesser known comics. It's Ray Garza. The cool thing too about this is when he sent me this comic, he sent me a little note and just basically telling me thank you for buying his stuff and checking it out. The storyline in this is great. He's basically another gunslinger in space that's out catching people and running around for
It's like
for bounties,
Mando and Peter Quill and Deadpool all into one in a weird way.
Yeah. And he also sent me these freaking cool postcards that lesser known comics has that I think are really, I don't know if it's a novel thing or not, but I mean, I just really like these postcards, the scenery on them and everything. I think it's pretty cool the way all that stuff looks. So so then as far as comics go, what I'm getting into and really reading right now is Scott Snyder's come out with We Have Demons. And I really, really like these stories. It's basically a battle of good and evil. It's about this girl whose father dies, and she finds out that her dad was part of a group that has these special weapons that fights off demons. And it's raunchy. Greg Capullo's doing all the art, and Greg and Scott have worked together on Batman a lot and some other comics. Greg has done a ton of art for Spawn and Todd McFarlane too. And I just really dig the artwork and the storyline.
Yeah.
I think it's a sweet idea, and it's something that Scott really has taken to heart. I mean, he's been wanting to do it for a long time. He's running under Dark Horse with this, but the studio is his own studio, and the name is failing me right now. But this is kind of him just getting his buddies together and putting out some stories that he really has wanted to do for a long time.
What's
so
the
that
readers,
to me is
what's
even
the
more of a
readers
sell.
What's the Reader's Digest version of We Are Demons? Because I've not ever seen one at all. Is it like a congruent story?
So I mean, I think that it's just going to be a one-off, if that's what you're getting at as far as the Reader Digest version. I mean, I think that the story's only going to be about 6 comics long, and then he'll be done with this story. I'm pretty sure it's kind of the vibe I'm getting from it. I might be wrong about that. He might carry it further. But pretty much right now, they came out with number 2 recently, and these have been on Comixology. So there's others that I'm sure other people have read this, but they're out looking for more weapons. There's this element that falls to Earth that they can use to make these weapons to fight off these demons. But then there's also another element that's more abundant that falls to Earth, and basically when it comes in contact with anything alive, it turns them into a demon. And they all kind of have it's like a hive mind too. Like a demon, if one demon knows one thing, then all of them know that thing. And so when they come into contact with any of these people, they know the background story and what the other demons have done and want to fight them off. And I mean, and another cool thing is that this dude Gus, he's on this cover. He is a demon, but they put this crown on him and they figured out how to make him good. And he's been alive for thousands of years. He's from this tribe that was attacked by demons back in the day, and he's basically was picked up by this group and has become part of the group that's fighting the evil off. So
that art is so cool.
And I got some, hang on a sec. I got some signed copies and some other cover art here.
Tell us what else you got too, Ken.
So what'd
you buy this morning?
These are the I like this cover art right here. That's a freaking sweet cover.
Yeah.
That is cool.
And then here's the two I have that are signed. I'm hoping it doesn't have a glare. Yeah, there we go. So that's the original #1 cover, and that's signed by Scott Snyder. It was only $5 from Midtown, but I just appreciate it that much. This is another variant for #1 they got out right now.
Dude, those are fucking sick.
These are the two variants for #2 that are out. That other green cover I was showing you is the original cover A. But yeah, I'm pumped, man. I freaking love this storyline, and again, love that Scott Snyder's just putting his heart and soul into it. You know, that really makes me appreciate the art even more.
Hell yeah, always makes it better too.
Yeah, right. So that's all I got for Comic Corner. I could go on and on about some other stories, but we got more episodes coming up that I can cover something new.
Wonderful segment, Kenton's Comic Corner, guys. We're going to jump off the corner. We're going to get into a fast car and drive down the road because we got a whole bunch of news. Little rapid fire takes for a little bit, I guess. I don't know if you guys seen this in the article I sent. Captain America first comic sells for $3.1 million.
Jesus, man, that's stupid money. Who has that money? Did LeBron James buy that thing? Like, what the?
Right. The winning bid for Captain America Comics The winning bid for Captain America Comics #1 came in Thursday at a whopping $3.1 million, which is not far off from the $3.6 million someone shelled out in 2014 for the first comic with Spider-Man.
Wow, man. More power to you, man. I'd love to see their collection because you know that ain't all they got. That's like that dude that runs the Obi-Wan Ranch or whatever it's called. Have you seen that? I mean, the guy, there's no telling how many. Dude, there's millions of dollars in that place.
Have you guys ever looked at like old Golden Age comics and tried to buy those comics from like the 60s and the 50s at all?
Oh yeah, and they're ridiculous.
They're ridiculous, man.
They are, but they should be. Let's be honest, man.
That's what started this whole thing.
Yeah, it sucks for normal guys like us. We'll probably never be able to afford something like that, but we can drool all day.
That's where guys like us get the omnibus and just have it in the book.
Right.
Moving down the line, guys. Big Bad Toy Store unveiling the Star Wars Black Series Darth Vader redeemed comic figure.
Nice.
Did you guys take a look at this?
I did.
All white Vader.
Dude.
Right.
White chocolate.
Come on. Right? Like,
I like the idea, Jonesy, like you said, you might have a little white action figure party and just have like 10 of them or whatever they come out with.
It's insane.
They're really cool.
But yeah, the look of it and everything, like, come on, man. So good. What do you guys think about this figure? Plastic crack or put it back?
Ooh, plastic crack. All day. All day. If they come out with a white Mando, I'm going to buy 2 of them.
What do you think, Kenton?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not a huge Vader fan. I don't know. I like him in black.
That's awesome.
I'd put that one back. A white Mando though. The white Mando I'd probably buy. You know, but
there is a white prototype armor Boba out there.
I have seen that one. That one's a must-have too for me.
Yeah,
they're just cool, man. When you start focusing in on one character that you collect, you kind of want the weird variants, and that is a variant. I know it's simple, but it's just so cool.
Guys, moving down the line, Mandalorian season 3 release window reportedly revealed.
Give us that. I love it.
Yeah, man.
Looks like
What are the dates? What's the window?
here we go. During a recent appearance on the 6th and final seasons of AMC's Better Call Saul on the Rich Eisen show, Esposito, the guy who had the Darksaber before Mando, Moff Gideon. That's who that is.
Moff Gideon, yeah.
He teased a mid-2022 return date for season 3 of The Mandalorian.
Nice. He'll be fine.
That's June, July, August?
Wow.
Maybe?
Yeah, wow. That's
Jeez,
crazy. I didn't realize it'd be that early, man.
I know. I thought it was
at
Christmas
another
time.
6 months.
Yeah, I figured.
Right?
Yeah. But
yeah,
you know,
they love hitting those Christmas dates.
but look, we had a little Mando in the last Boba, so maybe they were shooting it while they were shooting Boba, gathering some data. You know what I mean?
That's the one thing about it. Like, people poo-poo on Boba, but they forget how intertwined the Mandalorian and Boba Fett stories are.
Right.
Like,
Right.
it's so intertwined. It's like, why are you poo-pooing on this? It's the same thing, you know.
People are assholes.
It just blows my mind. But anyway.
Yeah,
guys,
I'm
we don't have
really
to-
curious to see where the story's going to go. You know, I'm excited about this, man.
It's going to be a Star Wars summer for sure, with Kenobi starting here at the end of the month.
Yeah.
Hey, can I jump off on that Kenobi, or are we going to cover him more later?
No, what you got, dog?
There's a couple more. Some of the links you sent me as far as news goes and launches with May the 4th, a bunch of stuff, bunch of pre-orders went live for different figures. And I just heard you mention Kenobi. There's Black Series Kenobi that's coming, which is sick. And Jonesy, I know, hang on, let me get this.
Dude, it looks sweet.
I got two I want to show you from these live pre-orders. Jonesy, you know this. You sent it to us. Come on.
Yeah, I got those
Dude.
coming up later. in the
Retro
show, but that's
collection.
totally cool.
Dude, I mean,
Dude, yes.
I feel like these are must-haves. I know they're repops, but man,
Star
childhood.
Wars repopping half of the first 12 OG figs, guys.
So
If you're
sick.
listening,
Yeah.
it's insanity, and you know they're going to do the next 6.
Oh yeah, it says
Hell, they may even
yeah.
do the first 19, and you know what the 19th one is?
which
That's
one? Remind me.
Boba.
Oh,
Mhm.
that would be
I've
awesome.
had to go
man.
down the rabbit hole because I'm so damn deep on it. Anyway. Let's
What
not
do,
talk
what do y'all
about
think
that.
about those retro card backs that they've got? You like those
I
retro cards
love
that they're
'em.
on now?
Yeah, I like them. I mean, of course, they're not the OGs. They got a big retro sign on them, but still, the figures and the artwork looks cool on them. So I'm about them.
I have the Mando retro one. I found that at Walmart a while back for like $12, and it was completely worth it. I just left it
yeah.
on card.
So I want to mention one
Yeah.
more that I saw on these pre-orders that are coming live, and I got to tell you, boys, I didn't know this was coming, and I creamed a little. Commando Mando,
Dude,
Yeah, that's sweet.
dude.
Dude.
It's a Commando Mandalorian. He's got like a like tiger claws over his helmet. He's kind of jungle themed. He's red and green and kind of beat up and everything. Comes with a couple set of pistols and then a big launcher pistol there in the bottom. So
Yeah.
again, a repop that I gotta have.
gotta
Yeah,
have.
that's awesome.
Gotta have it. Thank you, May the 4th.
Well, hey, talking figure news some more. We got a little bit of a Thor 4 leak.
Ooh, yeah, we did.
The Thor Love and Thunder Marvel Legends action figures have little bit of leakage here, and we get an up close look at Gore the God Butcher.
Ooh.
Did you guys see this at all?
I didn't see that one. Do you have a picture of him?
Yes. Let me try to scroll down here.
Talking about this guy?
That looks like Hulk, Ken.
That looks like
I
Hulk.
thought you said Hulk.
No, I said Gore the God Butcher.
Oh, my bad.
I had to zoom in here a little bit on this page because I can't find the exact picture, but here we'll see.
I know what he looks like. I just want to see the figure.
No, this is the Christian Bale, though. It looks different. It looks a little different.
okay. Oh, nice, dude. He looks evil.
Oh,
I like
yeah.
it.
It doesn't have that same traditional Gore face,
Right.
obviously,
Looks
because you
good.
want Christian Bale to be able to breathe. Not pulling a Cad Bane on this one,
Right? Yeah.
but I mean that would suck. But still, the figures released, figures are leaking. Peter Quill, you've got like Ultimate Thor, Gore, Groot, a Ravager Thor.
Give me that
Looks like-
Jane Foster.
Yep.
Yeah, the Mighty Thor.
Yeah, the Mighty Thor. Then they've got Valkyrie as well.
I love it, man. I'm excited for that movie.
I think people, if there's not really much on the figure wave that I'm excited about, maybe the Groot or the Gore, but
Right. Yeah, that I'd like to have a Groot.
Again, I
Groot
think
would
I
be
gotta
great.
have a Jane Foster. I think I gotta have her.
Yeah, here she is.
Yeah.
dude. I mean, it's gonna be an awesome movie. But
It looks like a party, feel good, like Thor goes back to his college days.
the only thing
Right,
that I'm not a fan of is that, and I wish we could get a regular one. The Build-A-Figure is Korg. I don't know
Is
if
that
you
the-
guys like Korg, the rock
No,
guy. I
Korg's
love
sweet.
Yeah,
that.
no, he's
I
funny.
love that guy.
Yeah,
I just don't want to have to buy all of them to get the damn Korg figure.
Right. Yeah, that's
Give
the
me that
director
su-
too, isn't it? That does the voice of Korg.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, those Build-A-Figures, man. Like McFarlane did that with Bane. I wanted the Bane McFarlane. You got to buy like 6 of them to get Bane. I was like, come on.
Get out of here with
I know. Build a fig. Build a fuck off.
Build a bridge and fuck off.
Just give me the figure.
Oh man. Well,
Yeah,
hey,
it's like that Peacemaker thing where you can get the shark and you got to buy everything else to build a shark, and all those figs from from that movie he was in, man. I don't know. It's a joke.
well, we were talking about this earlier, and I know that's a McFarlane toy. Shifting gears a little bit, McFarlane Toys receives 2021 Top Selling Action Figure Award by the MPD Group for 2021 Toy Industry Performance Awards.
Nice.
McFarlane Toys received top honors at the MPD Group 2021 Toy Industry Awards. Company received recognition for its DC Multiverse collection and the 2021 super category of top selling action figures and accessories for the U.S. and Canada. Just like we were talking about earlier,
Gotta have them, man.
DC may not make the best movies, but their action figures are the shit.
They are. I'll agree.
So
Again, for the
shout
guy
out
who's
to
scoping
McFarlane,
that
I mean,
Dr. Fate.
yeah. I mean, they've been killing it. The Spawn stuff.
I've been scoping the Dr. Fate that's been out at Target, man.
Yeah. How much is that?
I think he's only $20. I can't remember if there's a gold label version of him or not. But I was into Dr. Fate quite a bit, like 10 years ago, and I haven't followed anything going on with him lately. But he's still cool. He's like the Dr.Strange of the DC universe.
Was that the one that The Rock played, or that a different character?
That's Black Adam.
That's Black Adam.
that
That's
was Black
right. That's
Adam,
right.
yeah.
That's right. Sorry.
Yeah, Dr. Fate's got a big gold helmet, and
That's it.
I think he's all gold and white now.
Looks like the Rocketeer almost.
Yeah, that's right.
Here's a switching gears, and I think we all can get along with this, I hope. King of the Hills reboot can deliver on Hank's perfect final line. Mike Judge's smash hit King of the Hills, a 13-season run, ended May of 2010, but here's how the upcoming reboot can deliver on Hank's final perfect line. King of the Hill captured audiences with its funny and relatable Hill family living in the fictional town of Arlen, Texas. Part of Hill's family appeal was their overwhelming averageness. Hank's navigation of his son's Bobby's preteen growth and the strange group of friends Hank surrounded himself with, King of the Hill was also the vein of The Simpsons or Roseanne in that it explored a working-class family on TV, something that broad audiences found relatable. Guys, do we think this is going to happen, and do we think it's going to be good?
Let's hope it happens, man. I think our generation would definitely appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah, I just want to see Bobby Hill throwing around a purse some more, kicking some knees.
It says Hank Hill's perfect last line of King of the Hill. It says, "You're just getting started, Bobby. You'll be grilling your whole life."
Oh, teaching him the ways.
Propane accessories.
Teaching him the ways, man. The young Padawan, Bobby. I love it.
think
Hey, real quick, there was a trend online on Instagram of this guitarist that I follow, and they wanted like to do a duet or whatever, and they were like calling for drummers to play with them, and I was like, man, I want to do that because they're just going ding 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 ding, playing the intro. Dude, I could be like ding 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 ding. I was like, man, I need to take a minute and do that one day. That'd be so sick.
Well, I hope they bring it back to Cartoon Network. Or Fox or wherever.
I could see it going big.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that'd be huge.
Yeah, there'll be some money behind it if it comes.
Guys, this one's going to be a bit of a deep discussion. This is going to affect us all. This isn't a laughing matter either.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Hasbro changes Marvel Legends packaging with windowless design.
Ooh. I don't guess I've seen that, Jonesy. What are they talking about? We don't have a bubble anymore? What is that?
Yeah, dude. Here's the upcoming release of some Spider-Man stuff, and there's no plastic on it.
What?
None.
So what? He's just sitting in there?
I don't know, dude. I do not know. I've not ever encountered something like this yet in the wild.
What?
Yeah,
the heck?
they're not even doing something like NECA where they've got the cardboard on front with the Velcro that pops the window open. You know what I'm saying? They're not even gonna do something like that.
Weird, man. I might have to see one of those.
It says fall wintertime 2022. It's going to be a little bit of a transition. I imagine that there's going to be a lot of companies do the same thing.
Wow,
Yeah.
are we seeing the future of boxing here?
Right. I guess, is that like an environmentally friendly deal? Is that why they're doing no plastic?
I would think so.
Where have all the bubbles gone?
Right. Yeah.
Sorry.
I'll get behind that, I guess, just because of my job. But still, I want to get a good look at them before I make the buy.
For the record, Canton is like an environmentalist. Let's put it that way. Don't throw your cake. Don't throw your K-cups in the yard.
Don't throw your K-cups in the yard. I think it is. And you know what's going to happen? The community is going to poo-poo this so bad, they're going to have to bring it back.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I don't see how the figures come undamaged unless they're wrapped in some kind of.
They'd have to be like tied down and
maybe
stuff
they're
like
vax.
that.
Maybe it's like vac sealed or something tight.
There's gonna be little perforations with cardboard in there where it can lay in there. You know what I mean?
Gotta be something.
Something. You know what would be stupid is if it all come in like some plastic baggie or something.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Like what are you doing here?
I know you're destroying the collector's heart right now. Is what you're doing.
Get out of here with that.
Yeah.
I think this is gonna receive some backlash. I think.
I guess time will tell, man. Like I said, I'd like to hold one, check it out, see what this is all about.
Christmas time this year may not be so fun for some people. I think Perry sent me this, but I had this in news and I love it anyway. Times Square. Watch Boba Fett lord over it in his new criminal empire.
Dude, that
you seen that? Y'all seen that?
Sweet.
It is the most epic thing.
For those at home that don't know what this is basically, I think it originated over in Japan. They're taking these, there he is. This is the side of a skyscraper. It's a corner of a skyscraper that they've lined with LEDs. And look at that. Come on, man. So awesome. You're walking the street getting your hot dog, and upstairs is Boba just looking at you saying, all right, everything's in order. I'm going to sit down.
In the full video, he comes from walking behind the chair.
So sick, dude.
It's insane.
Yeah.
I was fortunate enough as a kid to get to go to Times Square. I think I was 14, and back then it blew my mind. So now, I mean, seeing something like that as a kid, if you're a tourist in that city, dude, you're never gonna forget that.
Your cell phone is out immediately.
Yeah, you're not gonna.
Right, yeah.
I'm recording that whole thing.
Yeah, you just need your GoPro on your head the whole time you're walking around through there.
My camera in my hand, I don't care.
Love it, man.
Crap, dude. I talk about sliding out on the floor. I'd leave a snail trail on the sidewalk.
Yep. Everything's becoming obsolete. Goodbye, billboards. Welcome, LED screens.
Here we go. Jumping into some more figure stuff. Canton teased this one earlier. What do you guys think about the Marvel Legends 20th anniversary retro Hulk figure? Plastic crack or put it back?
Dude.
He looks like a chunk.
Yeah, right.
To me,
he better be big. If he's big, I'll be all over that. A custom box.
Yeah, I love him. I think he's awesome. For anybody that's collecting a Hulk, I think he's you have to have him.
Yeah, he's gonna be sweet.
I haven't ventured into the Hulk realm yet because I'm more of a Wolverine guy at this point in my life, and I can't wait because there's so many comics that Wolverine and Hulk either team up or fight each other one way or the other. So Hulk's on my hit list for sure.
Well, for about $45, you can pick that bad boy up. It
I
makes
love
me
it.
wonder what it's going to be like in stores.
Right.
Because you know some of these online toy stores, there's a little bit of a markup there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You
definitely.
go to Walmart or Target and you find it for $10 cheaper.
Yeah.
That's if you can find it.
Let's
Yeah.
hope. I mean, it's an anniversary fig. Let's hope it's, $30 ball game, 35.
Here we go. What do you guys think about this one? Sony loses millions after rejecting China's demand to remove Statue of Liberty from the new Spider-Man film.
Can I applaud that actually?
Yeah.
Piss on him,
I'm
dude.
the
Sorry.
same. I think that's a great move. I don't know why. Yeah. And how did they lose millions by not taking that out is my question. Because I mean, just to go back, and
China
shoot
won't
those
play it in
scenes
their
again is gonna
country.
cost just as
So
much money.
stupid.
Yeah.
They
Fuck
just
communist
won't get all
China.
that.
Sorry.
They won't get any money from China, like putting it in their theaters or distributing or whatever.
Right.
Who cares,
Well,
man?
that's
Well,
their
let's
loss.
support them then. Let's support them. Make sure you go see the movies, buy the movies,
yeah.
buy the merch. I say support it all the way. It's like imagine a Chinese movie coming to America and we go, you know what? The Great Wall's in it. Can't have it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like what a
exactly.
prick move. Like just are you joking? And it's probably maybe like a 3-second scene or something. They probably just show it in the background. It's like leave it alone.
Yeah, I mean, literally, I don't even. I know there's a whole scene that they're there, but I don't know how much of the statue's actually in the scene. Like it's got Captain America's shield, and they knock it off, and it falls. But that's all you see is the shield fall.
Here's 3 paragraphs from the article. I'll get it down, and we'll move on.
All right.
Films are reviewed by the China Film Administration under the Public Department of the Chinese Communist Party. According to multiple sources who spoke to the interviewer, Chinese authorities initially wanted Sony and Marvel Studios to take out the American landmark, which is prominently featured during the film's third act. Chinese regulators reportedly modified the original request to remove action-packed sequence, instead asking for the removal of certain shots from the sequence that they deemed too patriotic. Such as the scenes where Tom Holland's Spider-Man stands on the Statue of Liberty's crown. The regulators also suggested dimming the parts when the statue is shown to make it less noticeable. Last part here. Sony ultimately rejected the request, resulting in Chinese authorities preventing the latest Spider-Man film from being released in the biggest film market in the world. The film lost a potential $170 million to $340 million in sales from China.
I mean, to us, that's a big number. To Sony, that's probably not.
It's another film. They'll just go make another film and do it again.
Yeah. So whatever. Good job, Sony. Fuck them.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's my take.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. We're getting into our final 3 here in the news. We've been cooking for a little while, cooking with gas, boys.
Yeah.
Canton, I know you're about to get boned up. Hell, we're all about to get boned up. Last Ronin 5 dropped. What do we think?
Oh yeah.
Dude, sick.
There you go.
I
Here's the
loved
covers.
There you go.
Yes, thank you,
man. Dude.
I loved the whole story. I'll admit it. It was pretty sweet.
Oh my God, it was amazing.
I
I'm
think it
gonna
was awesome.
I'm gonna let you guys run on this because you guys know it better than I do. But go ahead.
No, I mean,
So the last comic, I mean, really was something that should have happened the way it did, the way it went down. But it's kind of like what Stephen King has always said: the story isn't about the ending; it's about getting there. And to me, the first 4 are better. But I'm talking like, if you're talking a scale to 10, I'm talking the first 4 are 10s and the 5th one's like a 9.8, and it delivers. The ending leaves you open to where you got more of a story coming back later on with Casey and
Casey
and
Marie.
Hiroto, man. I mean, he was freaking awesome. The his costume, or I guess his armor was
Yes.
sweet. The scenes were sweet. The art is awesome. It again is a 10 out of 10 for me. Full send.
Full send. Do you guys own all the copies now?
no, I don't. I just look at them online.
Same. Can't
just-
you have all of them?
Yeah. I've got all 5 first prints, and some variant first prints, and then some others that are like 4th print, I think.
Nice.
I do have a big Last Ronin box from IDW coming, and then I have the Inyuk Lee number 1 slab.
Yes, that's
But-
sick.
No, I just buy them digitally and look at them on freaking iPad.
Yeah, I
Or
followed that
listen
one
to
guy.
the guys on YouTube talk about
Yeah,
it.
that's what I did. I found that guy on YouTube, and he does a pretty good job. He doesn't read it verbatim, but he gives you basically the synopsis and what's going down. And I gotta be honest, man. Spoiler alert: watching fucking Mikey die, boys, that was tough for me reading. I mean, I knew it was like inevitable, but the battle and the way it went down, and again, luckily, like Ken said, we have Casey Marie. You know, I love
And
how
he-
they.
It's the worst way. He dies in a bunch of shit.
I know,
Yeah.
I know, dude.
So, I mean, God.
I know. But I did think it was cool how they took the fact that April and Casey she was basically exposed to this mutagen in the womb. So now it shows her punching through that wall and she's kind of like, oh my God, I have these powers. So
Right.
to know that little girl is stacked inside is pretty killer.
Yeah. Yeah. And two, you have no idea how long she's going to live, you know?
Because he lived how long? How old was he? Did they say? I mean, I know he got stronger the older he got.
Mikey was stacked too.
Yeah.
Like, holy
Right.
cow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
looked
know,
like
'cause
she-
April. See, it seems like they'd been around for a long. I don't know what the timeline is on this, but April is old, but it seems like
And
she's-
mechanical.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but it seems like they've
Welcome
all
to
been
the
alive
future.
for a long freaking time. So a lot longer than since the 1980s.
Well, hey, last Ronin, I think we can all collectively say it's 2 thumbs up. The figures
Absolutely.
are already all pre-ordered.
Yeah.
I know all of us got some sort of last Ronin figure pre-order going on. And after reading this, it makes me want that unarmored one a little bit more.
Yeah, you got to see him more in that
At
last.
first, I was like, I don't want this one, and then I seen the last few issues, and I'm like, damn it, I
So
want the
he does.
unarmored one
He
now.
whips out the nightsticks in this one.
It's awesome. Yes,
Those things are so cool.
Yeah, he fights that big armor dude, and we don't even know who he is unless he's in some other storyline. But that big armor dude, before he fights Hiroto, he whipped out the nightsticks and that.
Mhm.
And another thing, I really want to see a Hiroto figure. I hope they come out with one because he's just freaking cool looking.
He's got like the Silver Surfer vibes going on.
Yeah, his armor, nanotech style armor.
Yeah, for
whatever.
sure, for sure.
It's the only thing I
man.
can relate it to. It's just rad.
Yeah, Iron Man has tech like that. Remember, Iron Man came out and he had some tech like
Yeah.
that. So I think it's a cool thing for writers to go there with that equipment. It's so cool.
I think it's rad. I'm glad that we're all in agreement on that. But guys, the second part of our main event for news, I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag. I've seen Strange.
I know you told me last night, and I was
it's-
super jealous.
It's the Jesus Lord.
Oh, yeah.
Here's a question: is Dr. Strange stronger than the Scarlet Witch?
Oh man, that's. I mean, I guess we could look that up and see what what everybody thinks, but I always thought she was. Right from
Yeah.
the movies and stuff. She was like, she didn't show it all. She was kind of like Jean Grey to me. It was like she had something deep down that wasn't unleashed yet, and you saw it a little bit. But I don't know, man. I like Strange, so I want him to be just as powerful, I guess. I don't know.
I think
Right.
Scarlet Witch is more powerful, but Doctor Strange has the brain.
There you go.
He's
Yeah.
a goddamn doctor.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
he's a sharpshooter, man.
He can think in really crazy situations, like nice and level. Scarlet Witch maybe it'll bust his ass and take him to town,
Yeah.
but he's gonna figure it out.
Here's just a theory. You remember the scene where he was it in the What If series where he's
Mhm.
fighting, who is that, Agamotto, or who is
Yeah.
that again?
Agamotto,
Agamotto.
or something
He
like that.
keeps coming back and he's like, let's do it again. So it shows you that he has heart as well. And you
Mhm.
haven't really seen that from the witch. So
Yeah.
I don't know,
Mhm.
man.
Yeah. Let's get this out, and I won't do anything crazy here, but this will be fun to look back on. Give me 1 or 2 predictions from both of you about Strange, about this new movie.
Who you can't you go first? Or if you want me to go, I'll go.
You go ahead, P.
So immediately when we got this launch date and everything, my Illuminati Spidey senses went off. And then they released that trailer where he's like, the Illuminati will see you now. So my brain is going to that. I think my brain, the end game for me is to bring these guys, the X-Men, into this world to where we start seeing, like as kids, we saw these universes kind of intertwine. They hadn't really done that yet. You've had your X-Men series, you've had your Marvel series. I would like to see a little Professor X meet with some Dr. Strange and say, son, you done it wrong. I'm going to teach you the right ways. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I'm, again, super jealous that you saw it. I can't wait to see it. That's my thoughts on it. That's where my head's going anyways.
Can you throw out your predictions about the Illuminati panel?
Oh, Lord. So, again, I got to go with Nathaniel Richards, right? Or was it his son? Reed. Yeah. So I think, did we get a leak of him? I don't know. God damn it, Jonesy. I'm so jealous.
It was in that one thing of the trailer.
It showed him, right?
When I said in the chat, when I was like, Richards confirmed or whatever,
Okay, so he was confirmed.
It showed him in that thumbnail of that trailer.
So there again is another universe they're bringing into it. Oh my God. Yeah, my brain's melting just thinking about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's gonna be Xavier for sure. I mean, if there are 5 of them, I don't even know.
I think there's 6.
There's 6, and then so if they're all from Earth, oh gosh, I mean, it could be like Captain Marvel or Captain America. I'm just trying to think of who is so wholesome that they're going to be on that, because that's why Reed Richards is on the thing too.
Well, I like the idea of back in the day in all the old comics, there was a bunch of them that kind of joined the Illuminati, and I like the Submariner. I like the idea of bringing him in and kind of competing with DC's Aquaman. Yeah, you know what I mean? I like that idea. I don't know if they're going to do it, but I like him being on the panel.
Yeah,
he could be like
as far as the story, how I think it's going to play out. I think he's going to be chasing after Scarlet Witch the whole time. She's going to do something, and he's going to end up in the multiverse chasing after her. And it's going to end up being a variant of her from another universe. And then these other Doctor Stranges are either trying to protect their realm from the damage that he caused in Spider-Man No Way Home, or they're working with her to try and capture this Doctor Strange and put him in front of the Illuminati. How it's going to end, I mean, I'm sure there's going to be a big battle, and there's probably going to be a lot of red lighting in that, you know what I'm saying? But is he going to defeat all the other Strange variants and then end on that one? I don't know. And 2, I'd love to see the Illuminati in there a bunch, but I just kind of feel like it's only going to be one scene and done, and they're going to leave it open for something later on. So that's kind of where I think it's going to end up.
I think they do leave it. This isn't a spoiler here. I think they do leave it to where the Illuminati will carry on.
Yeah. I love it. In
some way, shape, or form. They'll, it will happen.
Yeah.
But
I'm totally excited for all the CGI, of course, but I love the aspect that this is like, quote unquote, a horror-ish kind of film, as far as like the zombies and the gore and just the even like the theme of the scenes that he'll be in, and how downplayed and dark it's going to be. I really like that, because we don't get a lot of that with MCU.
No, Sam Raimi knocked this one out of the park and into the multiverse, obviously, pun intended. I told P this, there is a lot of gore. Yeah, and it's awesome.
I love it. I love it.
I'll say it's Marvel gore.
Right.
It's not going to be like House of a Thousand Corpses kind of thing, but you'll get a little bit of your fix.
Think about Rob Zombie doing an MCU movie.
Jesus.
It'd probably be pretty decent.
It would probably be pretty cool.
Yeah.
What character would he pick? I
was just thinking that, because Deadpool's taken. So who else is really gory?
He can maybe do a Mephisto. Like a dark Mephisto or something.
Yeah.
I'm just spitballing.
No, I like it. Some sort of villain movie.
Yeah.
Like an X-Men villain movie.
Right.
Yeah. That'd be cool. Mm-hmm. We want that dark side of Marvel. I think we all do.
Yeah, Inhumans, if they got a movie, man, a Rob Zombie take on that might be pretty sweet. I don't know. They I think Inhumans was on a series. I'm pretty sure Agents of Shield they were in there, but like
Inhumans had their own series back in the day.
okay.
It was like one of the very, very first ones.
Yeah. All right.
That
well,
big dog was out there, and it showed the dude
Yeah.
like collapsing the building with his mouth. His
yeah.
Black Bolt doing that or whatever.
Yeah, Black Bolt's the man. Never talks.
Never talks.
Don't
Doesn't
want
need
him
to.
to.
Does, yeah.
Dude. All right, but guys, last warning: do not get on YouTube and start scrolling.
Oh,
It's everywhere. It is everywhere.
Yeah, I told my kid that this morning. He was in here on the computer, and I told him, I was like, if anything on YouTube pops up with Dr. Strange, you better exit out right away.
The thing is it's in the descriptions.
Oh,
It's in the descriptions. You don't even have
Yeah.
to go on it. You just read the description. You're like, oh no.
No.
Yeah, that's why I'm just forewarning you. And if anybody else hasn't seen this by the time this comes out, guys, stay to our channel and stay the hell off the internet.
That's
Yeah.
right.
this is again another example of technology kind of ruining it for us. It's everything's so quick. Everything's so quick. Everybody wants to get their videos out and comments, and just leave it alone for a minute.
We'll jump in to our main event of the news here. And we all know what we're getting at.
I think I do.
We all know what we're getting at. It may be daytime, boys.
Right.
But the freaking moon is out.
Oh,
Let me read this real fast. Moon Knight producer reveals Eternals scrapped cameo. Did you guys see the Eternals movie?
Yeah.
I have not.
Looks like here, for one of the last deals, Eternals was scrapped from this movie.
Really?
From Moon Knight.
Does it say what they cut out or what they left out?
Slater revealed that he tried very hard to get the Eternals, specifically a Kumali Nanji Kingo, into a flashback sequence set in ancient Egypt. According to Slater, 3 or 4 Eternals would have partaken in a big action sequence involving one of Khonshu's avatars, yet the massively expensive concept was the main reason for its removal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that stinks because I mean the Eternals are cool. I kind of hate they didn't blow up any more than they did. But like you're saying right there though, they've been around since people were cavemen, kind of thing.
Basically gods on Earth.
Here's a quote. It says, "I tried very hard to get the Eternals into the show just because I'm buddies with Kumali. I wanted some Kingo. At one point, there was a flashback on the pages that sort of showed Khonshu's avatars back in ancient Egypt, sort of dealing with Ammit being locked away and Alexander the Great. They were going to give us Alexander the Great in the flesh."
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what this is saying.
Right. Yeah, that would have totally
And
made
all
sense.
that stuff. You sort of saw this Avatar team up with the Eternals. It was a really fun scene, but again, it was so massively expensive to recreate ancient Egypt to sort of bring in 3 or 4 of the Eternals to have been this big action sequence. So I think in the comic connectivity veins here, that's connected, and we will see it somewhere.
Yeah.
We have to.
Yeah, let's hope. And dude, the show was good enough. Let's be honest.
Yeah, let's just get into the show now.
Yeah, the show was good enough.
What I'm going to give you the only thing that I didn't like about it.
Okay.
Actually, something that they needed to give me more freaking Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just give me just a little bit more of the
Yeah.
dude in the white freaking garb with the gold stuff and the hood.
Yeah.
I mean, they gave us what they gave us was great, but I felt a little empty there.
Right.
I loved it.
I think an eight episode run would have given us more, and man, it just seems to me that now that the MCU is so established, people want 8. I mean, they want more. Everybody that's watching it religiously wants more, so why cut it at 6? The storyline was awesome. It was freaking-tastic, and it followed along, and they gave the reveals, the way they needed to. And I like the setup with the dissociated identity disorder stuff, but still, like you're saying, man, we needed more. I'm hoping season 2, that he's out romping around.
That's what I think. I think on that note that this was an origin story. Nobody really knew who he was unless you were a comic book reader. So it gave the viewer, here's his story. So it's like they sacrificed the Moon Knight fight scenes and all this, him in the white garb, and they sacrificed it to tell you more about Mark and Steve, So
Well, they definitely put all the money into that last episode.
oh
Yeah.
my God, yes, yes, they did.
Yeah, they did.
That was the secondly the other thing that kind of poo-pooed me. The last episode was short.
Yeah.
Like that needs to
Right.
be the longest episode in the whole damn thing.
Yeah. Right.
for a
yeah,
finale.
They should
They
have shot
could-
another 30 minutes worth, and
Some
done a
20,
little-
15,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
something. Shit.
Yeah, we're bashing them. We're bashing them a little
I know,
bit.
right?
No,
Yeah, and
dude,
it's
I'm
not
gonna
like we
tell
didn't
you
love
guys
it,
this
too.
right now. I'm gonna tell you this right now. We're splitting frog hairs here.
We are.
Right,
We
yeah.
are.
We're splitting frog hairs here. There's
Mhm.
this isn't a oh my gosh, this is just basically what we want. Being
Yeah.
selfish.
Yeah,
You know
we're
what I
being
mean?
selfish.
We're being selfish
Right.
here. But the
I'm
whole damn
curious
story is
with
great.
Jake Lockley, how he's gonna develop, because they shot that at the very, very end. They showed Jake finally. And are they gonna like revert back to the scenes in the first season where he's actually fighting off all these people and killing everybody, that we didn't get to see in this season?
I think we get a little bit of that, and I also think we get Mark and Steven teaming up, doing the same thing Steven did to get to the forefront of the brain.
Right.
you know?
I thought it was cool on the Jake Lockley note, that last spoiler alert, that last scene where we see him, Conchu taps on the window, the limo window comes down, and it's Jake in the mirror. In the whole series, anytime Mark would look at a mirror or Steven would look at a mirror, they'd see each other and they'd interact and they'd talk. Dude, Jake was locked in. He turned around and pop, double tapped
Right.
Harrow. He was in complete control, and that's
Yeah.
scary because he's full, bro. He's
Right.
fully
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, Jake is the badass of the three, and it makes me wonder what Jake's Moon Knight garb looks like.
Yeah.
Is it
No
like
kidding.
tactical AF? Is it just like a golden knight? Well, like I wonder what he looks like when Jake is Moon Knight.
Mm-hmm. So, and then Scarlet Scarab, she was sweet.
Yeah.
Keep
love they
Towerette
brought her
as
out.
keep her as Towerette's avatar, please.
Yeah.
Yes, they were. I love
Yeah.
Towerette. I love her. I love the
Yes.
dude. She was hilarious.
Yeah, she
Dude.
was. That was really good. Yeah, I that crap where she was coming back with all those dead bodies and talking to her before
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
accepted it. That was
Dead police officer on the floors, like coming up and hey, it's me.
Yeah.
Dude, so good.
No, on the what was her name again, Kenton?
Scarlet Scarab.
Scarlet Scarab. Okay, Scarlet Scarab. Dude, that scene where she goes shink and she shows her
Yeah.
little wing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I legit paused it, rewound it, and watched it again. I was like, I
Yeah.
gotta see that again, man. And we had some like Falcon vibes there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
sure.
I hope that that stays. Gosh, don't take that from her. Because
Yeah, no
that's a whole.
kidding.
I mean, it sets up Midnight Suns, that whole comic era of Midnight
Mhm.
Suns. I mean, we're gonna get Strange involved, I'd imagine,
I
Yeah.
love it.
down the line, and Blade, a couple
Yeah.
other craziness.
I think I'm gonna hit one on the head with Jonesy here. How about that Steven fight scene where he's in the suit with his little sticks,
Right.
dude, and he's just tack running and knees that guy down. That was sick.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
Or the
awesome.
initial Moon Knight knee on Harrow when the freaking when the pyramid goes horizontal and he hits him right in the jaw with that
Just-
knee. It was just like
Yeah.
full moon blast you in the face.
Yeah, I'm
I
curious
love it.
about the next villain too. I liked Harrow a lot
Ethan Hawke did awesome.
as a villain, but he wasn't like ultra powerful comparatively. You know what I'm
It
saying?
sets up Bushman.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. It does. When Bushman too, I mean, that's a mind fuck as far as a villain, you know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna be messing with his head is what he's gonna be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bushman's a sweet villain. And we did see him on the phone. At least we saw his name in the first episode. That was his real name, I think, on the phone. Whenever
Frenchie?
he
Oh,
got
yeah.
the list.
Duchamp.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something like that.
Duchamp.
Duchamp. Yep. So he's out there. He's in that ethos.
Yeah, they've kind of set that up. But what about Conchu in the suit?
Baller.
I mean,
Yeah.
just straight macking in the back of that.
Right.
Was that a Bentley he was in?
Yeah, an
That white
extended
I
Bentley,
mean,
like a
just-
Bentley limo.
Ooh, boy.
It had the Spectre license plate on the
Yeah,
front.
man.
That's another fig that I hope.
Yeah.
When's
Give
or
me the
they got
suited
one coming, don't
Conchu
they?
and the mummy Conchu.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
We need
Yeah.
them. We need them both. And
Two bodies, one head.
on Conchu, how about his voice acting, guys? Whoever does that voice acting, I love
that
his
dude's a
voice.
legend. I can't
I've
remember.
looked him up. I can't remember who he is right now.
Dude, his voice is so killer. He plays the perfect moon god.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
F. Murray Abraham
Thank you,
Yeah.
F. Murray Abraham. You did great, buddy.
won the Oscar for Best Actor back in '85 for his role as Antonio Salieri in the film Amadeus.
Nice. Amadeus. Amadeus.
Yeah.
Amadeus.
Yeah. It's this guy. Yeah, it's this guy. That guy.
Hey,
But
can
yeah. Go ahead.
I go on a tangent here? Because Canton mentioned we need those figures. This, I believe, Jonesy, you sent me this. It was, I think, a GameStop pre-order. I'm sure you can find it in other places.
This is sick.
Dude, the
Mhm.
Crescent Blade.
Yeah, that's sweet.
It comes with a scarab too, bro. Come on, man. That's
Yeah.
a must own. I'm sorry. I'm not a prop guy.
I'd display that.
Dude, I'm
badly.
not a prop guy, but that right there is a must own. Look at that. We got the
The
moon
artwork,
cape in the
all
background.
that stuff.
Dude,
Dude,
I
and
think
I
the
hate
scarab's
the Batman
wings pop open,
comparison
too.
again,
That's
but
so sick.
the Batarang, is the only other prop I'd buy, and I hate that he's been compared to Batman as much as he was before and is now. That's literally what my kid said.
After this, he shouldn't be.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, that right there and the Batarang are about the only two props I want.
And man, I'm on the Black Series stuff. Give me that dark saber and give me that dang Mando helmet.
absolutely.
I'm mobbing every day in that sucker.
Yeah, I got lucky and Jess bought me this prop. I've never had a prop before. I got this little bad boy with his, the grapnel
Yeah.
attachment, a little $20 scoop. So I'm in the prop world. You might say I'm a prop guy.
I'm a prop guy.
Did you scale any walls with that yet, or?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I do it over. Yeah. Our town
But
square.
guys, do we have any more we want to say about Moon Knight?
Man, applause. Thank you. I can't wait to see. There you go. Hell yeah. If you haven't seen it and you want a show to watch, fucking jump in.
Oh
Get
yeah,
ready.
for sure.
Get ready. Great story.
You better block out a good 6 hours on a Sunday afternoon and just go right through it.
Just buckle in, settle in, get you a nice case of water by yourself or whatever, whatever you got to do to get through it, man.
Great acting, great CGI, great story. 10 out of 10. Recommend.
Mhm.
Hell of a trip for sure.
Amen.
Guys, that's the main event for our news segment here. Epic Nerd Time. Wonderful episode 3. Guys, it is time. Get a little discussion here. Hero of the month. And this month, we are discussing Hazmat Batman, or most notably known as the Amazovirus Batman.
Hell yeah. Canton, bust out that comic that you have.
Hey,
of that. Let the
let's
viewers
just
see
do it.
that.
Let's do it one more time.
Do it one more time.
Do it one more time. Can't you too? Light him up.
Yeah.
Light 'em up.
Man, my battery's going dead. I've had that light on so much. The
Light
battery's
him
going
up.
dead. Yeah.
All right.
That's how
Okay.
much I've played with them.
I love
He's
it.
so cool. He's so cool.
No, but I mean, guys, what the Amazovirus, like, Canton, what do you know about it?
Yeah, I've got the comic
There we
right
go.
here.
There we
So,
go.
I was looking online for these. I thought I might be able to find a graded slab on this, and I didn't. And so I got lucky and scooped this week down at a shop in Little Rock. But I have not read it. I think there are 2 episodes. And right here, this scene, I mean, it takes out literally everybody, including Shazam right here. So I think
Wow.
Superman and Batman are the only 2 that get away with it. Check this out though. This is a sweet.
Oh,
Right there he is. in the
Canton,
comic.
keep showing some art, Canton.
Yeah.
that is so sick.
Justice League Volume 2, number 35, and I
Yep.
believe it spans 36 and 37.
There you go.
Lex Luthor presented as a method of doing an opposite, suppressing metahuman abilities, specifically the abilities of those who have violent criminal records. However, when he presented it at the White House, it was proved to be too controversial and untested, and was ultimately shelved and locked away. Regardless, Luthor did use it at least once, attempting to infect Superman, but Kryptonian disease resistance left him with little effect and no recollection of this having occurred at all. Unfortunately, when Neutron attempted to assassinate Luthor at LexCorp on behalf of a third party, he inadvertently released the virus from containment, causing an outbreak.
Huh.
When exposed to humans who have received superhuman powers, it apparently first removes their superhuman abilities and immunities, then brainwashes them after a short period of time, turning them into beings that see themselves as the dominant species.
Yeah.
This hive mind...
Out of that right there, this guy's got powers, and he gets sick right here at the bottom. So, and again, there's Batman looking all buff.
Jonesy, what did you say about a hive mind?
No, there's this big deal here. It says this hive mind can be delayed by placing the infected into induced comas. It has no effect on those who are gods. When the virus infected patient 0 in Metropolis, it caused an unplanned mutation to its makeup within the infected individual. So basically,
sheesh, what up,
it's
girl?
insane. Patient 0 is Dr. Armin Icarus.
Nice.
Batman gets infected and developing both blindness and a form of echolocation that allows him to project sound waves as a beam from his mouth to see like a bat.
That's cool.
Got a little Daredevil going on there.
Yeah.
I love it, man. This figure, I mean, come on. Thank you, McFarlane. Again, for a guy that wants to collect a cool figure for cheapest. Like, what do we pay? 35 for him or something like that?
No, 20.
25?
Yeah.
25?
25.
Dude.
Yeah,
it's 25 bucks, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Check this out. There's Dr. Icarus.
Man, he looks beastly.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, it's a cool story, cool figure. I mean, I remember seeing him first hazmat bat, and I'm like, man, that's pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And then they come out with this damn light up one.
The gold label.
Gold label. Like, the deco hits are amazing. He looks road worn. Like, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Could be figure of the year.
Could be figure of the year.
Could be a top 5. Yeah, in my top 5 figure of the year.
There's a review that Jonesy sent us that this dude did on YouTube of the regular next to the gold label one. And again, it's just awesome. Like, the paint's way better. Andy lights up, and then to the articulation. I mean, I don't know. I've been looking at gold labels since, trying to scope another one that I want.
This figure turned us into gold label junkies.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude. All right, guys. That's Hero of the Month. Mesovirus Batman, Hazmat Suit Batman. If you haven't scooped one of these things, find the gold label. Do yourself a favor and just find the gold label. Don't even bother with the other one.
Yes, for sure.
Don't even bother. But hey, we talked about this earlier in the show. This show and every other show that we're going to do here on Epic Nerd Time has a flagship sponsor. And that is Lesser Known Comics.
Hell yeah.
Guys, head over to lesserknowncomics.com. Use code EPICNERD15 in all caps. Save yourself 15% at checkout. Guys, you've got crazy fun copies from indie comic artists. Digital Lizards of Doom, Bruya, Death Wish, all sorts of awesome indie labels. So I Worked at the Mall. Awesome story about Charlie Ragnarok. Hell, Tank McGregor. That's coming next month.
Yep.
Guys, May 10th is the Kickstarter launch. Anywhere from like $10 to $40 or whatever. I think it support another way, and you get in on their Kickstarter. You can head over to lesserknowncomics.com and get all the info you need about this, or go to kickstarter.com and just look up Lesser Known Comics. May 10th, it will be there for you.
I love it. Thank you guys for doing that, by the way. Lesser Known, you guys rule, man. Love your stuff.
We will.
Again, I've got cover art for a bunch of their comics scrolling behind me right here. So in between all the pictures of all my junk.
But we can't thank Lesser Known enough for everything that they're doing for us, as far as giving us a code. They will be putting links to our shows and things that we do as in their Kickstarter program as well. You might have seen some of that stuff with Guitar Pirates or my other podcast. But guys, check it out. There's all sorts of awesome titles, artwork, ideas, stories, ranging from $3, $13. There's a World Eater comic for $6.66 for all you goths out there.
I love it.
You can get digital downloads of Digital Lizards of Doom for $15. You can get hard copies for $25. But those books are actually like 120 page plus books.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are legit.
Yeah, and Tank's that's what his was 60 pages or something.
Yeah, it was a good chunk of, it was a good book.
Yeah.
And Tank is rad. So guys, jump on the board with Tank McGregor, and that's 2 G's in McGregor, y'all. Lesser known comics, flagship sponsor, Epic Nerd Time. We love y'all.
Thank you.
Raucous crowd in here tonight, y'all.
Yeah.
That is our little bit of paying the bills, our little sponsorship read. But y'all, let's jump head first. We're crashing into the main event. It is part 2 from our first Epic Nerd Time show. We are going to round out the Toybiz Uncanny X-Men 91 card and discuss the villains.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun.
Some of the
Guys,
best villains of all time, might I add.
Oh yes. Yes. Whoever wants to let it rip, let's let it rip.
Hands ripping.
So here's
Cans
Apocalypse.
ripping.
He is, so I'm going in like serial number order right here. And I
That's
mean,
fine.
if you don't know Apocalypse, you need to check out some cartoon X-Men. There's a movie about it. There's all sorts of comics about him. This thing is pretty well mint on the card, man. I don't know if you can see it, but I got the card match on the inside.
Here's that card,
For
Canton.
him.
I got
There's
it
the
up for
card.
you.
There you go. Yeah. He comes with this little staff. He can be even more fierce by extending his body at waist and legs. You can slide the switch on his staff to expose the magic jewel inside. So, yeah, he's freaking sweet.
I've always loved his gun. Like I said, I'm a big gun guy, and the gun that comes with him, or is that it is a gun, right?
It's
If
a
I remember-
staff. Yeah.
Oh,
I
his
don't
is
know.
a staff. My bad. I
Yeah,
thought it was some
it's
kind of like big
cool.
laser gun or something he had.
It's like a stylus, you know, if you
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But
His
yeah, no,
mom-
he's sweet. I picked him up. I got one up for Perry too, actually.
Yes,
'Cause
sir.
I grabbed a couple. Actually, yeah. I had to get this one. I had to get Magneto, the next one in line, with an Apocalypse and a Thanos. And
But did
so
you
I've got
mention
two.
Did you mention the Apocalypse extendo legs?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
his body and at the waist and his legs extend on this one, which I didn't realize that until I got him. And I think that's freaking cool. Because in the show and the comics and everything, I mean, he's tall. He's a big
Yeah.
old boy.
He can grow.
He can
Yeah.
grow to skyscraper size if he wants.
He's
Yeah.
a grower, not a shower, boys.
Right. Yeah. Next up, we've got this Magneto, and this is hard. He's hard to find. Mint on a card with a card match right now, at least. Maybe somewhere else people have scooped him.
Here's his
Um,
card.
The helmet comes
Yes.
off, obviously. That's why it's twisted like that, but this thing was just too clean. He's unpunched. I had to scoop him. And then he's got all the magnetic pieces that come with him to battle.
That's so cool, dude.
Fight off.
He's my
people with,
favorite. He's my favorite.
Perry,
I'm
Perry,
sorry.
show us the back of that card.
Yeah,
You might
well,
have done it. Show us the back and show us the back again.
You probably
Yeah.
can't. I mean, you probably,
Regardless, you can't read it, but still all the stats and stuff there.
Right.
yeah, it's
Oh,
so cool.
man.
I mean, I love how
What's
they
his
show it.
height and weight? Does
So-
it show?
His height and weight was 6'2", 190 pounds. So basically, he's smaller than me.
Yeah.
But he has this power. I love these old cards too because it shows like win percentages and arch enemies, and it shows like
Yes.
his first appearance was X-Men #1, September 1963. And let's bounce back to Apocalypse on the back. I wanted you to give you
Yeah.
his stats real quick.
Yes.
Because anyways, height variable. Weight,
Yeah.
his weight variable. Wins about 4,000.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
His first appearance was X Factor #5 in June of 1986.
So good.
That's
So good.
yeah, those trading cards are so cool.
I love the purple on the cards.
Yeah, oh dude.
Right,
Awesome.
yeah.
It's such a
color on
rad
those cards,
card.
man.
It's
Yeah.
so rad.
Another thing I picked up with the other day at a comic store was this X-Men #2,
Oof.
and
Beautiful.
it was only
yeah.
$5, but I wanted to show him off with that Magneto. Thought that was pretty sweet. I'm sure I'll have to go online to find
Ken's
it.
ahead of the game in displaying
one.
figures with comics, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't even we just displaying figures, and Ken's like got the screen and figures and comics, and like Damn, George
Dude,
Jetson.
it's way to go. And hey, can I interject there? Jess just brought me this, and I didn't think it was going to show up in time. She literally just walked in the door and handed me this.
Woo! Nice. Pull that thing out of the bag.
Dude.
Don't take that thing out of that poly.
Oh,
bag.
I'm not. I mean, little 9.4 origin story Weapon X. I'm sorry, but again, how Canton has displayed his figures with the comics, I'm going to do that with my Weapon X. It's got to happen.
The Weapon X, the expensive Weapon X.
Yes. Oh, they're going together.
You got to slab that puppy, dude.
Yeah, man.
Two Weapon X slabs, man. Oh my Jesus.
Let's get one more look at it. Sorry to jump in there, but she
wonderful.
That's awesome. That's
she
awesome.
literally. She just
that's so rad, dude.
I'm so happy right now. I'm sweating over that. Thank you, Jess, for bringing that in. I love you dearly. Happy Mother's Day.
All right, guys. I think we got one more in the villain category.
Our third villain is old Juggy, and Perry covered him earlier. He's got press the button on Juggernaut's back to activate his power punch action. Snap the battering ram onto his shoulders and roll him forward. So he's got a battering ram that he comes with. These are also hard to find on a good card. You know, they usually are pretty beat up. The bubble's got a little bit of damage to it on this guy, but yeah, they're sweet.
Every kid that got that Juggernaut figure immediately ripped him out and started rolling him around.
Yeah.
What's his stats, P?
Let's go with stats here. So, of course, we know his real name's Kane Marco. He's 6'10", comes in at a hefty 900 pounds. So, yeah, of course, his arch enemy is the X-Men. We know Professor X. And I want to talk about that for a second. So, Kane Marco and Charles X, they stumbled upon the ruins of this temple, and apparently the entrance to the cave had to be reopened by explosions and bombings, right, in time for the Two-Step Brothers to happen upon it. And this is where the famous argument, Xavier recognized the warnings of this the gem of Sidorak. It has enchantments on it, but Kane wouldn't listen. And he is the one who spoke the words and became this bad boy we're covering right now. So that's how that rivalry started.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go out on a limb too and say of all these action figures in the 91 card,
nice.
Juggernaut has my favorite action. I think that is so cool that he just as you roll him along.
Yeah.
So cool.
But if we got anything else we want to say about the Jug,
I want to say one more thing just about his powers real quick. The Juggernaut possesses immense strength and stamina. He doesn't need to eat, sleep, drink, or breathe. His single weak spot is his mind, of course, but to shield it from any psychic attacks, his armor's helmet is shielded against virtually all of them. So unless you knock his helmet off, he's basically unstoppable.
Right. Isn't Magneto's helmet the same for Professor X to keep him?
Professor X will get you, man.
It'll get you in that brain. Get you. But I know that, we did that. That's a little bit of the mutants. We'll do a little gloss over the rest of the back of the card. Canton might be able to help us out with this one. The Wolverine mutant cycle.
Yeah.
Doesn't that just get you HARD?
Oh, absolutely.
Him rolling around right here.
Absolutely. I love
Boom.
Look at it.
Look at it.
It's so quirky cool. It's just, I love it so much.
Canton brought that up and showed it to me whenever he brought me the hazmat bat. And
right, his little snap out claws here too. And then
this so crispy.
This guy flips around.
Which that face that flips out is so cheesy. I love it.
Yeah. Right. The little demon Wolverine face.
Yeah. The 91 card, boys. Know what it's
supposed to be. I don't think any of us got this one yet. The Magneto Magnetron. The damn thing looks like a Zamboni.
Yeah.
If you got a 91 card around you anywhere, you can look at the back of this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little three-wheeler looking like.
It's got the little cleaner things out on the side of it too.
I like it. I want to say I remember watching a YouTube on it or something. It comes with some kind of magnet feature on the vehicle. Can't remember what it is.
Probably just like Magneto.
Yeah, I think you know what I think it is? You know what I think it is? You can take those toys. You can take the toy that the Magneto that Canton just talked about, those magnet weapons and attach them to this bike.
Whoa,
Yeah,
that makes
yeah.
sense.
It's got little metal points on it that you can attach it to.
But guys, going down on this card here, Danger Rooms.
Yeah.
Oh, I need
The
that.
Wolverine Combat Cave.
I need both of those.
Right. Yeah.
And then the Cyclops Light Force Arena. Oof.
Yeah,
I wonder how. We'll have to do a little follow up and find out how much these are, because we know kind of how much the figures are.
Right. Yeah. There's
These-
people asking like $50 or more for that Light Force Arena. I don't think I've seen a combat cave though. Have you, Perry?
I have, and it was in rough condition, and it was like $60, something like that. I think to find one mint, you're looking at over close to $100, I would say.
Right. Yeah. That's the problem with the bikes in the combat cave and the Light Force Arena. They're in old thin cardboard boxes, I mean, it's the same with the Playmates Ninja Turtles stuff. Like finding one of those in a box that's minty is pretty well impossible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
But the last bit on this 91 card here, the supersized Wolverine and Magneto.
Those are
I have
cool,
debated getting this Wolverine just because Snap Out Claws started it all. I mean, do you even snap out, bro? So like, I mean the Wolverine especially, I would love to find a scoop of that.
I think.
Yeah, I go back and forth on those, and I see it. There's a Gambit one I see pretty frequently that I like, but I don't know if I'm gonna go down that road or not.
If I ever find it and it's a good price, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I like the box they come into. If I'm thinking of the right box, it's got a little like comic strip next to him. It's he's kind of like 3D looking. They're cool looking boxes.
Yeah,
colors
definitely.
pop. Yeah, colors pop off of them.
But hey, do we have anything else we want to add to this 91 X-Men card before we put it to bed?
We did it, boys. For the blue collar collector out there, this is a sweet card to get started on. It's pretty cheap.
That's a wonderful, wonderful way to end it there. Get in on the Toybiz X-Men series 1 through 8 or series 1 through 7, whatever, because they are cheap.
Mm-hmm.
If you're buying Black Series or Hasbro Marvel Legends, you can do the same thing but vintage.
Absolutely.
Right.
You can't go wrong with OGs, man. The vintage is where it's at.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Especially if
And
you
you
got
can
characters out
find
there that
plenty
you
of
love.
MOCs.
Yes. But then you got to get. Then are you going to get picky and do card matches?
Yeah, see, that's what I did. I've got the first 9. I finally completed the set. I don't know, a couple weeks ago, and I've got the first 9 on card with the card match. And I didn't really go overboard though, on prices. I mean, I'm pretty well around like $30 for every one of them, I think.
My most expensive one was the blue and yellow series 2 Wolvie, and then the Deadpool. It was like $60.
Right. Yeah, every Deadpool I've seen is 50 or higher, but if you're going to get a really good looking one, it's like 65.
Yeah. And they're worth it though. I mean, if you want that blue and yellow Wolvie it's classic, dude.
Gotta have him.
It's almost as classic as the brown and yellow.
He looms over my bedroom.
But hey, guys, do we have anything else we want to add here?
As far as you were talking about card matches, the 91s luckily are pretty easy to find card matches on. And they're all this
definitely.
Yeah, they're all this old school art, which we all know and love. Once you get to the 94s and up, they start getting a little random. They'll throw a Fleer in there. You might have a Fleer card or something else, So it's tough to get them. That's why I went online and just bought them.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Well, hey, guys, if that's all we got, we're gonna leave it right here for episode 3 of Epic Nerd Time. Everyone, thank you for listening. Have a wonderful week. Enjoy Moon Knight. Enjoy Doctor Strange. Come back when you pick your jaw up off the floor so we can talk about it some more. Everybody. Kenton, Perry, you guys got anything you want to say?
No, thank you so much, Lesser Known Comics, for sponsoring us and being there. Really excited to get that stuff in the mail and check y'all out some more. For sure.
We're gonna take it away just like we do on the Pirates, y'all. If you happen to learn anything on this show, it's been by accident. Guys, I've been your host, Josh Jones, with my wonderful co-hosts Perry Chapman and Canton Ford. This is Epic Nerd Time, brought to you by Lesser Known Comics. Have a wonderful month, and we'll see y'all next month.
Later, nerds.